It's the Cable
Yeah, we're just gonna grab a Mox. We do need to figure out win cons, of course. Whatever it is we're doing, whether we're gonna like combo folks. A lot of lands, yeah. Hey, good night, X-Ray. Have a good run. Combo's not in the heart of the step. Combo is totally accepted within the step. The only attack with Flyers Rider on the stip there, stip title, is to remind chat that we're not trying to actively draft a mode, and it's to clarify. Dark Depths would be a hell of a win con. Yeah, the stip would clarify if combo wasn't allowed. Speaking of combo, we do have a Mox for this Teferi. Could do cat combo. Maybe. What Titan are you talking about, Cortez? You would not attack with the cats. No, Judge Siwi. Bad Judge Siwi. We're not we can't attack with Titans, Cortez. We have a stip going. I'm gonna take this research desk. Maybe Bolt is better. It's not no attacking at all, but the Flage and Uro, neither of them have flying. The reminder text says only attack with flying. Oh, I act like there's a mode in play. Why are you telling me to draft creatures without flying that only do things when they attack? The stip's apparently more complex than it appears. Yeah. I guess Athari doesn't work with this stip, Elspeth's interesting. This Talisman is good fixing, though. Authority does not work through mode on the second attack, right, Ren? I guess you would just, like, never attack with the 2/2s. I try not to get in situations like that where it could be BM. To not be serving all and stuff. I'm gonna take this Twister. I'm still not sure if we're controller combo, but either way will work. A couple Dargans here. There's the cat. There's the cat. No, Zanuko, we're all penniless. Go play a different game. You slept in your Iron Maiden shirt and woke up 2 minutes to midnight? Nice. That's good timing. You didn't know Displacer Kitten had flying? We can play a Displacer Kitten. We cannot attack with it, Contempt. There's a moat stip. There's a moat in play. You can play a non-flying creature. You cannot attack with it. The reminder text says only attack, not cast. Attack! It's very specific! I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. If you're attacking with Kitten, you're playing it wrong. Yeah, right? There's that too. Already one of your favorite stips. I'm glad you're having a good time. Miscalc versus wins, I think we can get some actual sweepers. I'm gonna do the miscalc. Keep cutting blue. Sorry at my sanity's expense. Yeah, there wasn't much there, right? Easy come, easy go. You don't need Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time. I usually just like to have one of those. Either or. And if we're a combo deck, then Dig's better. What up, Bind Lancer? Jace could win. Walking Ballista could technically win, but it's a lot easier. It's a lot less painful if you can attack with it. I like Malcolm. I like Skydiver. I like this Timeless Dragon. And as mentioned, I like Jace. Jace is another card to blink with Displacer Kitten. I think what I need, though, is this Forced Negation. Something to make sure that I just don't die. I dig this mystical tutor. I dig the Tameo, huh? Tameo and emote stip. Yeah, give me the fucking Tameo. Naughty21 gifting 5 subs. Congratulations to Trav Hogon, SS F4 Arcade Edition, Full Wagon, Disma, and Sleeves Dweebs. Congrats everybody, and thank you to Naughty21. Hell yeah. This is not really my pack, is it? Maybe Citadel if we've got a Tinker. We don't have a Tinker, though. I can take Sunbaked. Sunbaked is fixing. We can jam that. We can jam the Sunbaked. Bake some sun. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Subtlety seems quite good. Mishra's Wobble could be another 0 for Kitten to Fairy comboing. It doesn't give you infinite mana like Mox Ruby does, but he can draw you to the Mox Ruby. And it's not infinite. It's not infinite with Mox Ruby anyway. It's only as many cards as you have in your deck, right? I think I dig the Subtlety, though. Get some actual flyers in here. Eagles of the Nort. Wrath of G. Spell Pierce. Let's grab a Wrath, huh? Let's Wrath it up. Let's second Wrath it up. We did trophy with Boros Soul Ring deck, yeah. It wasn't looking great for a lot of it, but we did get there. I don't like having 2 Horizon lands. The self-damage can be a lot. I do like Relic of Sauron in Upheaval deck, and I do like Vantage. I'm gonna take the Relic. Let's take the Relic here. Yeah. Yeah. One more thing to blink with the cat, maybe. We already have 2 sweepers, so as much as I like Sunfall... Also, the token's, like, not that good. It doesn't kill them in this deck. Depends whose sun you're baking. Oh, my. Yeah, thinking about Timeless Dragon, thinking about Skydiver. I think Malcolm's good when you're taking extra turns. I don't think it's amazing here. We already have a solid amount of churn and such. Yeah, if you need to resolve on your... If you need your flyer to, like, actually win the game, playing the 5/5 that comes back if the opponent kills it seems a little better than the 2-mana 2/1 flyer, If you're gonna play a low win con deck, play the sturdier win con. Oh, Mystical Wield? Really? Okay. Not gonna look a good gifted tutor in the mouth. To the tutors, a poem of sand was of little account. A poem of ivory, priceless. What? Is it talking about, like, needing the longevity of the ivory so that you could, share the poem for generations? Or is it just calling them materialistic? Maybe they just hate sand. Yeah, just anti-sand. Gets him a crack. Well done, Einlanzer. I'm proud of you. That's a classic chat meme, is asking me how I'm going to cast Dam. I can see playing that Larcenist. Teferi's a pretty good moat card, I kind of like the Chalice. Just get one more, like, big mana rock for Upheaval. We might not play the Upheaval. I kind of want to, though. Fun little reset. After we've drawn our whole deck. Remand is good. No. Mox Opal, Tolarian Academy. We're going to take the Academy, but... God, there's a Tundra in that pack, too. Now we got a deck that makes sense, Upheaval will not bounce the imaginary mode, no. It's like a moat emblem. Colonnade's sick. Plateau's cool. Let's grab the Colonnade. Seed Shark's good with Academy. I I think we could use another piece of fixing or two, though. Luris, not amazing here anyway. Are we close to cutting red? I don't think so. At the very least, we're going to play that research desk, right? Exactly, on Lanzer. We're not giving up anything. That's a sexy talisman. All the mana rocks got better with that Academy pickup, but this one's actually, like, on color, right? I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship. That comment didn't really make any sense. My other talisman is white-red. Treachery could generate mana with Academy. Could help me get to Emrakul. I feel like Time Warp's better. What's the weakest card in the cube by itself? By itself, there's a lot of cards that don't do much of anything. Like Spell Pierce needs a target, for example. Selfless Spirit's key with our Wraths. I think we're going to be cutting back on critters here anyway, though. How are we getting Emmy to play? Well, in the normal way, right? Jace actually works pretty well with the Teferi Displacer Kitten combo. It's a little awkward to cast in the middle of that because Mox Ruby is our Mox. Yeah. Too bad we couldn't get the Mox Opal, right? It's not Saudi Jax. Teferi Kitten and Mox is infinite red mana specifically, and it gives you as many cards as you have cards in your deck. As much red mana as there are cards in your deck, and as many draws as there are cards in your deck. None of the cat combo is infinite. It comes up. It matters. I was just talking about how awkward it was with Jace costing triple blue, so you draw through your whole deck. But the mana you're getting is infinite red, right? So like, it can be a little difficult to get it down potentially, depending on which mana rocks we have in play. Anyway, it can get us to Relic. It could get us to Relic, or you could have Academy as your land drop, or what have you. It could also have already tapped your Relic the turn, right? Or could have gotten blown up earlier in the game. Who knows? Be a lot cleaner. I guess if you have the Relic in play, you can just blink it with the cat, and bounce the Relic with Teferi once you have infinite red. Infinite. Or start blinking this talisman. Yeah, I'm starting to become less worried about it. That particular issue. I think we're going to cut Subtlety and Timeless Dragon. There we go. Definitely don't need a mountain in here. I think we need more white sources. This is only 5. We need more than 5. Oh, both talismans tap for white. Yeah. It should be okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, I try to make the noise verbally, Pirtle, so people realize it's my computer. Yeah, the issue with this deck is not opposing spells, right? We got like a couple counters into Fairy and stuff. The issue with this deck is the potential to flood out because we're playing so many mana rocks. So a card like Expressive Iteration is invaluable. And we have a shitload of red mana sources for like our 2 red cards or whatever. The draw spells are real important when half of your deck is mana rocks. Yeah, when your opponent leads on Mana Vault, 100% hold up the miscalc. I'm just going to do it on this, yeah. Gaia's Cradle, Llanowar Elves. I hated all of that. It's possible that in my brain I confused miscalc with memory lapse. This is a possibility. There are 2 different spells. Hopefully we slowed them down a little bit anyway. I don't think we play the Colonnade before we Twister next turn. I think we just fire off the Twister and hope to rip Academy. A simple lapse of memory, exactly. Oh, shit. Do we just do that? Opponent dumps their hand pretty quickly from this spot. I'm just going to twist. What's up, Academy? Do we flip Tamiyo is a question. I think I want to get more clues. Oh, do I not have a choice? Fair enough. Yeah, next turn Tamiyo rebuys Time Warp. So we would spend the bulk of next turn jamming Relic and Chalice. And we're at Emrakul mana already. Upheaval would have been good. Yeah, I thought it was a main. Tin Weasel. That's all. The Tamiyo flip. It is on Ral. How you feel, Belmont? Thanks for the sub. This is 66 months. How's the cube this season? The cube this season is fucking dope. One of my very favorites. Hello, Academy. Hello, Academy. I think we just pass here again. Oh, no. No. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, IRL, Tad HG, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 7 months. Still waiting for the legacy bans? Yeah. You and the rest of us, friend. You and the rest of us. People on Twitter that recently were talking about how, like, this is a really good time to get into shape or something. If you're if you're a legacy player, visit the family, hit up the beach. And then I was like, hey, I am kind of getting into shape. that has been my goal. Yeah, Talisman is neutral if you have an Academy. Not quite enough mana to warp. Could crack a clue. 11 mana next turn. 12, 13 mana. Yeah, I think we would just attack with Tamiyo, Time Warp, activate Relic, and then just need a, land drop to get the Stammercolm. GG. Hey, thanks for the Manchthopter gifts. Oh, that's an interesting comparison. Grief is like Get Probe on steroids in Legacy. I hadn't heard the comparison to Probe, but that makes sense. Hopefully we're not just cracking a clue next turn for Tamio. I mean, hopefully we are and hitting a land drop still. I'm going to force Retrofitter. That's just going to get countered. Oh, it's this 20-minute long Night Wish track. I think I'm gonna let the Esper Sentinel draw a card. Golan says, I hope there's a trophy with this stip. Been 5 times. They've donated for it. Always 2 and 1. Yeah, we'll see, We'll see. Karn Sagara says, am I the only one that likes cold hard pizza as much as hot pizza? Yep. You disgust me. Could flip Tamio. I think I'd rather not. If cold pizza is so great, then why haven't they made hot pizza? Checkmate, atheists. It's been an Academy mirror the whole time. I'm so glad I forced negation that that relic. Warping? Sure, warp it up. It's 113 degrees where you live. Can humans even survive at 113 degrees? I don't think they can. Kind of wish I'd flipped this Tamio last turn. Opponent over there like, okay. I thought letting them on tap with Seed Shark was potentially very dangerous. Just damn the shark. That's an idea. I'm just off the relic. No, I didn't think about that at all. I don't have a choice, obviously. Sure. Is the Teferi finally down? So now if we find our own Teferi. Hey, thanks, babe. Best girlfriend ever! If I find my own Teferi, then I can bounce a Mox Ruby, replay it, use the cat to blink the Teferi, play the Emrakul. A nice little salad here. Nice little salad. Nice little piece of meat. If I miscalc and memory lapse, I can activate the relic, right? No, that wouldn't do anything. Mana neutral, not mana positive. Very important that this Displacer Kitten does not attack. Come on. Come on. We have 11 mana. Academy would just let me cast Emrakul. If I had my Teferi or my Academy, I could be doing some beautiful things over here. I don't know whether Saheeli or Teferi is scarier here. Upheaval's not amazing with them having Academy and Mana Vault here. Well, they have their own cat combo. I'm glad I got rid of their 3 minutes fairy. That's probably just good enough. I wish I could F6 till their end of turn here. I'll just set a stop on my upkeep and F6. Nice. Give me a little bit of time to finish my foodstuffs. Got me a napkin around here. I don't really want to use my microfiber cloth. I'll be right back. Okay. So the time spiral can find them their time warp now. So they've got it locked up. We can scoop. They just have to blink the coded jewel until they find time warp. If they don't literally kill me that turn though, I've got plays, right? I can upheaval or have my own time warp chain, my own kitten combo. So I wasn't like slow rolling the opponent, I was just making sure that they actually had it. I think I'm just gonna play one sweeper. Man, I went through so many cards. Trying to find my own Teferi or my Academy. So close. Subtlety being able to hit Planeswalkers seems like it could be a thing here. Brazen Borrower was good at poking at their walkers, but I'm gonna cut it anyway. I'm gonna cut something. I was thinking about Mystical Tutoring for Twister just like immediately. We can do that on turn 3. Setting up keep stop there. Play out Mind Stone. Upkeep Mystical. Academy. Draw 7. Sure. Sure. Could really use a Mox or something over here, They got Retrofitter down. We've got inverted positions. Last game, if I'd had an Academy, I would have been able to do everything with it, and currently that's what the opponent's missing. These draws are not helpful. Yeah, it might just be fucked. Just no artifacts, no nothing, no gas. How's it going? Been going pretty well on the day, Debate Bro. A couple of trophies. Looks like I'm going to lose an artifact mirror, which I don't lose very often, but can certainly happen. Non-magic wise, non-stream wise, things been going really well too. I had like a 5.5 mile hike the other day, and that really got me jazzed about maybe going on like further hiking and camping excursions. So now I'm like looking at equipment, I'm looking at like gear and stuff. Bought new shoes. Bought one of those fancy water bottles that also like filters water in it. So you can just like scoop up some fucking pond sludge and like press it through. Bam, fresh water. I'm like weirdly excited about it. What kind of shoes did I buy? I just got shoes that I knew were comfy for me. Big dumb investor. They weren't like special hiking shoes or anything. Just some good old tennies. Still boil the water first. Why is that? I have heard of Camelback. I have one. I have one actually not for camping, but for going to music festivals and stuff. The package I got for EDC one year, they gave you one as part of it, just so you don't die in the desert. Filters don't filter microbes. Some do not, Royal AI. Talking about parasites. I was pretty sure the thing that I got everything. Like, it was a filter that people use when they're literally, like, traveling in countries that are not great. Yeah, I think it depends on the filter, Brolarm. Yeah, so I'm sorry about the I'm like distracted now. It says this is rated for removing waterborne pathogens, including virus, bacteria, protozoa, and cysts. And it filters particulates out, including microplastics. The people that I read that reviewed this water filter said that they took it to a river that like literally had that was tested positive for heavy metals. And they pressed it through and then tested the water, and it was like good and tasty and drinkable and stuff. I think this is very specifically designed such that you do not need to boil the water, or I would not bulk. Yeah, I think this one literally does go down to 0.2 microns analog city, but I spent an entire evening reading up on water filters, so I'm basically an expert. I know all there is to know. The demo video is way too intense. I didn't watch the demo video. I just read a bunch of reviews. Looked at a bunch of different filters. I think we gotta try and up people, huh? This board has gotten... It's no longer a thing I can handle. Why would you need this? For hiking, Leon. That was the start of the thing. I was getting excited about going on hiking trips and such. So if you're going to be out walking for several days, you're not going to be able to carry enough water for that, right? That is very specifically the idea. Do they got me covered? Do they got a counter handy? Well, the upheaval resolved. I think the opponent gets to dump their hand a lot faster than me, though, because they've got Ancient Tomb handy. And that one. Yeah, I've seen those Neo Bubbles. Obviously, they're all a little different and stuff. I think the straws are good for like a survival pack. Like if you want to just like have something in your car or whatever. If you're ever like super stranded or whatnot. But it doesn't seem like a pleasant way to get like a day's worth of water out of, right? The reviews I said did not say that they were scams peripheral. They probably have improved since the last time you looked at them. Yeah, I've never had one or tried it. Let's play Colonnade, huh? This would be wild if we somehow won this game after the reset here. You thought I was talking about for home use? No. The glaring downsides. The reviews I read said that the main downside was that it's bulkier than other. They said it was like some of the best tasting water that they've gotten from any kind of filtration system, and that it covers everything. It's like a little bit more than you even need packpacking around in North America. But a lot of those hikers are looking for like the most efficient system possible because they want to have their pack be as light as possible, right? For like really long excursions. And this one's kind of cumbersome. It is like also a water bottle in and of itself, so it's not crazy. But that was the biggest downside that was listed, which I can obviously handle, right? Yeah, I don't see myself being like an ultralight hiker. Not in the near future, anyway. I'm having a darn of a time finding gas. I almost want to save the chalice. I'll run it out, though. Yeah, I think I should have chilled in the chalice, maybe. For sure, peripheral. Do we want to flip Tamio? I think so. Sets me up to reviolate Twister or Time Warp. On the other hand, we only have 13 cards left. How close are we to Emrakul mana? Let's see, we've got 5, 10. We just have Emrakul mana, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to bother flipping Tamio here. We can flip it on the opponent's turn if we really want to, but then we're not getting the uptick. I'm just going to play my cat and pass the turn. Yeah, no filter lasts forever, Zenwu. Hell yeah, Triflin. Losing Academy is a very big deal. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. Being exiled is, yeah, just huge. Well, they tapped Mana Vault and Basalt Monolith, so they can't just like immediately replay it. So we only have 8 cards left in our library, so that is not enough to like go up to Emrakul mana. Well, this is terrible tapping. Alright, this I guess. I only have 6 minutes here, too. I'm just gonna pass and hope nothing bad happens, I guess. Immediately not doing that. Oh, why didn't I play Teferi? Just tuck the Esper Sentinel here, too. I meant to blink Teferi, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter at all here. I can't rebuy Twister. The TMEO upticked this turn. Okay, this should win. Oh, I forgot there was fucking Jason here, huh? I could have won last turn. Yeah, might have a rough time winning game 3. I should be playing this Jace. That'll be the fast way to do this. I think it's like straight up don't have enough time now. I mean, I can win this game, but I won't have enough time to play have an actual chance for game 3. Kind of the opponent. They're just waiting for me to show the win con, which I could have done like 3 minutes earlier, right? And then actually had a chance here for game 3. But I don't. We'll board in some fucking attackers, I guess. We don't have time to cast an upheaval. Poor, huh? Poor on my part. I'm usually a little bit more on top of stuff than that, but I think I was just like a bit disheartened from earlier in the game, earlier in the match. Ended up wasting a lot of time. Wasn't focused in. I'm gonna actually cut the cat combo entirely, but I am gonna leave Emrakul in here in case we've got like a weird academy draw. I don't think I have time to resolve this thing. It's a good hand. I think we need like 3 minutes though, instead of half of that. And we're just going to let them attack and clear the Teferi, even though we could leave the Tamiyo back to block it. I just want treasure. Not treasure clues, but you know what I mean. It'd be nice if we could Teferi, untap with Teferi and Time Warp. I think I'm just gonna be jamming the Time Warp here, though. The Teferi uptick is going to make me want to like untap lands here, which is pretty brutal. Oh, sure. Hey, Triflin, thanks for giving a sub to Go Lands. I hit F6. I don't know. I should have 2 more seconds here. I think this Wrath just like borderline locks this game up for me too. Oh well. And then Time Warp plus Tamia, right? Tamia rebuy the Time Warp. There's just no way to do it in 30 seconds. I think another minute and a half. I think another minute and a half and I would have been fine. I shouldn't have fumbled so much in game 2. Opponent's at 14. I like to attack and get the clue here, but I think I just need to... Fuck. The discard there was brutal. Yeah, 2 seconds left. Just not enough time. Not enough time. Especially without relic taps. Tapping relic for the Emrakul would cost them the amount of time anyway. Shit. That's the first time I've timed out in a while. Opponent wasn't like egregiously ahead of me either. Here at the end, they're in the last. They were also in the red. Yeah, the Time Warp added 2 seconds to my win, right? Because I can just F6 if I want to. Whereas the Twister added 3 minutes. Because like I already had it with only 8 cards left, right? Just straight up forgot that the Jace was even in my deck. And that cost me. I thought I had to make enough mana for Emrakul. Which is pretty difficult without an Academy. The Jace is in my graveyard if that matters. That does matter a little bit. Thank you. I'll be a little less hard on myself. Still a lot of fumbling, but... Hey, Go Lands, thanks for gifting a sub to Baja Blastoise. Congrats, Baja. Nice spot to sneak that Frantic Search in. There've been 2 lands. Yeah, I'm definitely repping a 2-mana counter over here, but I think it's correct. What is hiking like in my parts? In Wisconsin? Oops, not that one. Wisconsin does not have any mountains. A lot of flat terrain, a lot of forests, a lot of woods. There's some very pretty areas with greenery. There's some areas that look just gorgeous in the fall when all the trees start to turn. Oh, I should have just tapped the canyon for that. Could have had the Force Negation hardcast up here. I kind of like the idea of Teferi uptick next turn and then able to play the Memory Lapse off that. And there's like some cool waterfalls and streams and such. But Wisconsin is not known as being like a difficult area for hiking and such, which is good because I am soft and flabby, and I need to be on easy mode for a bit. I'm just gonna lapse that. And then I tap the cannon anyway. It's just minus a life for no reason. Malcolm Shame. Hell yeah, Analog. This is a good draw, I think. If you ever get a chance, you recommend hiking Everest? Do you hate me or something? I think that's the only time I would recommend Everest to anybody, is if I was like, you know what? If this person died on some hill somewhere, that's maybe for the best. Maybe for the best. Would you like to spend a lot of money to rely on the skills of others so you can endanger yourself? Huh? Would you like to do that? That sounds sweet, right? Yeah, the mountain where, like, they use corpses as markers. When you've passed the dead body, the frozen corpse dressed in orange, you know you've got at least 3 more miles left before the... Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I'm out! Everest isn't even the hardest. Everest might not be the hardest, but there's a bunch of fucking idiots up there. So even if you're a competent hiker, there's a bunch of idiots, like, in your way. Crowding everything up. I'm gonna keep pretty much every academy opener. There's a sweet vintage cube pool on top of Everest. Well, now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking... How many pieces of power? I don't... Is Damn better than Wrath? They're pretty much the same card. It doesn't really matter. Damn gets hit by, like, Inquisition. I guess we have a Mana Rock that can cast the front side of Damn. I'm never going to remember to do that, though. It's pretty much a wash. Oh, love that pineapple. That's a good direction. If you hear a loud moo, turn right. The cow that alerts travelers when they're going the wrong way. That's like something from fucking Legends. I don't think I played the cat here. I'm just gonna pass and hold up Miscalc. It is Red Scorpion, yeah. You were curious why I wasn't attacking with the kitten? Ooh. Cat can protect itself with the Miscalc. I couldn't the previous turn. I didn't have the mana to kitten. I only had 5 mana, right? Man, my game 3 draw was so good in that last match. I'm gonna be like having a rough time getting to sleep tonight. I'm like, oh, crap. God damn it, Caleb. Yeah, I'll counter that. Ooh. Oh yeah, Bookkeeper. Sometimes my hands get cold when I'm low on time in a complicated board, which is the worst time for your hands to get cold because it makes it hard to click buttons fast. But apparently when you're excited, when you have a lot of adrenaline in you, like your circulation gets worse. Your body is like more blood for the heart, less blood for the hands. Correct, Aegis. Yeah. Not even an exaggeration. I can't believe some people don't like Research Desk. Like it didn't do what I was hoping, but it was basically a fact or fiction there. And also an artifact here to juice up my Academy. 4 cards I no longer have to sift through. Oh, very cool debate, bro. Good luck top 8ing. Get there. I feel like I should do some 64s. Maybe on the Monday and Tuesday. This is going to be really awkward when I don't attack or block with Displacer Kitten here. Yeah. I have listened to the Newbies in Black track. Do they play them often? The 64s? Not. I wouldn't say that I play them often. No, they are a lot of fun. You're right. They are very high competition. They're not amazing to stream, in my opinion. Some viewers have a rough time with switching between multiple drafts and stuff. So I'll do one occasionally. I've gone through stretches where I do like one a day. There's a lot of downtime, yeah. So then you're multi-queuing, which loses some viewers. But it's certainly exciting when you top 8 and get to play for a little higher stakes. Time Warp here wins for me. Obviously, Fairy does. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll lead on activating, right? I should really attack first. Okay. Oh, the Kaido's gonna come back into play. That's amazing. You like that chain? I think playing the Relic of Sauron out gives you the same board, but you've got the Relic instead of the cat in play. I'm not actually sure which is better. Oh, I did have enough mana for Relic into the cat? Yeah, that would have been better for sure. Yep. We have wood mana floating. It's like a time warp in here, right? Yeah, it's right there. Cool. Yeah, that wins. Is there a way to get Batiste back? There is. We have a draw 7 in here. But I'm just going to kill them with Emrakul. Pretty much there, right? Both of these can blink the Relic. I think they were making sure that we had a win after we lost Jace. Especially because we weren't attacking with the cat. Cool. Yeah, I think with type play, that deck could have trophied. But I don't know. Clearly I make mistakes too, Clearly I'm not always on top of it. And that's okay. That's fine. Still 2 trophies on the day, right? Still fucking 8-1 or whatever. Let's do a draft for future me here. I want to cut out a little early tonight.